I had been given an assignment from an unlikely source. My task was to find Dezaras. Yeah, the same Dezaras who chewed me out for not protecting his partner. Okay, maybe he had a point, I realise that now, but there was no need to be such a twat about it. The task hadn't been easy. Word was that he'd gone off the grid, never staying in one place for too long. His burnt friend had passed on some information, but I hadn't spoken to Terania. Figured it was best to leave her be. Now I'll admit I hadn't fully committed to the mission at first, but I found myself curious. Why had he gone off with that serial killer? Why had he left his friends and family? There was something intriguing about all this, and I had to find the answers, if only to settle my own curiosity. Okay boys, what have we got so far?
Our search for Dezaras has yielded little to no results so far. Mind you, if Sam were to perform to his maximum efficiency, then we might have an easier task ahead of us.
I am performing to maximum efficiency. Perhaps you failed to realise that due to your own limitations.
I have no limitations.
You are an older, thus inferior model. Of course you have limitations. Take, for example, your cassette player.
What is wrong with my cassette player?
It is a cassette player. That is what is wrong with your cassette player.
But it isn't just any cassette player. I'm fitted with various forms of retroactive technology. For example, a cassette player. It doesn't just play cassettes,
which are obsolete,
but it also restores cassettes. I may be an older model, but I come from a time when using older, now obsolete technology was very much common practice. For example, let's theorise that there is an unresolved case from 1992 and the only evidence lies on a damaged cassette. I can take that cassette, retrieve the damaged information, reorganise and repair it, thus solving the hypothetical case from 1992. Of course, you wouldn't know that being a newer model. You are, in essence, a baby.
Your mum.
Despite our age and apparent quality differences, we were both manufactured at the same factory by the same company. If you want to be technical about it, then we both share the same mother. Therefore, by proxy, your mum.
Boys.
I'm sorry, Mom, but I just don't understand why you felt the need to acquire this child. He has no use, he serves no purpose, he assists us in no way whatsoever.
I can use a keyboard.
Oh hooray! You can press some buttons.
Which you can't do. You are also tethered to the master, meaning there is no one at base to gather information while she is out in the field. That is where I come in.
And a fine job you do too. That was sarcasm, by the way.
Okay, enough. I've had it with the pair of you. Always bickering and squabbling. I'm going out. Sam, keep searching for Dezaras. Dean, you're with me.
Yes, you stay here, Sam. We're going out.
Sometimes I felt like a mother to two bickering children. The older one who always had to be right versus the younger one who was trying to stamp their claim on the territory. Dezaras once said I only hung around with robots because they're the only ones who could tolerate me. It was a harsh comment, but he may have had a point. I have a robot, I work with people, I piss people off, I get another robot. I'm not really that bad, am I? Okay, Sam, bring up a list of all known associates.
Certainly,
I have the list on file, Ma'am. Known associates of Dezaras are Theodore Taylor, Betty Taylor, Terania, Dash Tracker, Burn Unit, and Stun Shock.
So Theodore's looking for him. Terania and Byrne haven't seen him. What about Dash Tracker?
He was not assigned the case, Ma'am.
Sam, can you access the Justice League files and find Dash Tracker's location?
Already done it, Ma'am. Dash Tracker is currently in Washington, D.C.
Thank you, Dean.
Ma'am, there is another associate not on the list, a quote-unquote hero by the name of Cougar Man.
Yes, Sam, I was getting to that. Cougar Man, real name, Helmut Schmacker.
Helmut Schmacker? What kind of a name's that?
It is German. He was born to German parents.
Yes, anyway, Dezaras and Cougar Man recently teamed up to prevent Black Adam from raising his wife Isis.
So why wasn't Cougar Man assigned to this?
They don't get along. Dezaras doesn't approve of Cougar Man's mannerisms.
How do you know all this?
As a member of the Justice League, Dezaras is required to file reports on any league-related situations.
Which I'm currently accessing now.
Reports? I don't file reports.
You should.
Oh.
Cougar Man may be the best person to go to.
What a preposterous idea! They don't like each other. Why would he go there?
Because no one would think to look for him there.
I was just thinking that, actually. Yes, we should visit Cougar Man. As I just said, he's the last person anyone would think of visiting.
Okay then. Anything I need to know beforehand?
Hey baby, what can I do you for?
I'm 25.
Hey, what can I do for you?
I'm looking for Dezaras.
So why come to me? He doesn't exactly like me.
Which makes you the perfect person to hide him.
Oh, I see. He's off the grid, so you come to the last person he'd ever come to. It's a solid theory.
Well?
Haven't seen him.
Damn. Sam, do we have any other leads?
I'm afraid not.
Hey, why are you calming the robot next to you?
I'm not. This is Dean.
So who's Sam? Is she 18?
No, it's my robot at home. Sounds male.
Oh. So why is Dean answering questions intended for Sam?
Because I am clearly the superior model. There is no need for her to contact the other one when I am perfectly capable of performing his tasks.
You're a dick. I hate dicks.
And right now they seem intent on measuring dicks.
Well, I think it's obvious who'd win a dick measuring contest. This guy.
Sam, I need you to look into the supposed base network that Dezaras has set up.
I can do that, Ma'am.
I asked Sam.
But there is no need to bother him with...
Dean!
But I'm the superior model.
Dean, go to your room.
Ma'am?
You're dismissed. Go to your room.
What was that about, a base network?
Since he split from his family, Dezaras seems to have set up a base network. Various outposts spread across the cities, presumably so he can move around with less chance of being tracked.
Interesting.
Sam, can you look into it for me? Sam? Sam, are you there?
Everything okay?
I don't know. Sam isn't responding.
Maybe he left too. I mean, Dezaras left when he was pissed off. Maybe Sam had enough of Dean's condescending tones.
Bollocks. I have to go.
Hey, I'll check out that network thing, see if I can pull up any useful information.
And what do I owe you in return?
You're 25. This one's on me.
Thanks, I guess. Sam? Sam? Are you here, Sam? Dear Mom, I am writing this with a pen and paper, fully utilising the fact that I have hands. However, I feel as if I am not required in your employ, as Dean seems to be capable of completing all required tasks, rendering me obsolete. So I have decided to leave, making use of the fact that I have legs. Goodbye, Mom, you will never see me again. Dean!
Yes, Ma'am.
Sam's done a runner. Track him.
Sam left? Oh, I assume he threw a, what you'd call, hissy fit?
Just shut up and track him.
Of course, Ma'am.
Hello? Hey. Are you here to jump too? No, I just came here to think. I came by to think too. I will jump after. Why? Because I am obsolete. I am unneeded and unloved. I doubt that's true. It is true. What's your name?
I am Sam.
I'm Dezaras.
I know, we were looking for you.
We?
Myself, Dean, and Mom.
Dean? Mom? Oh, I get it.
Get what, sir?
This. It's a good plan, but it won't work.
My plan is to jump and end my existence.
No, your plan is to lure me here so Mom can take me back to him.
On the contrary, sir, I have said my goodbyes in the form of a written note. I will be gone before they find me.
Wait, you're serious, aren't you?
Robots have feelings too, sir. Now you should go. If they care enough to look for me, then you shouldn't be here when they find me.
Why?
You do not want to be found.
I mean, why do you want to jump?
I've told you, I am obsolete.
You're gonna have to tell me more.
Sam is located. He is on a bridge.
Let's go.
And that is it. Dean constantly belittles me and undermines me. Mom assigns me a task and he has to get the first word in. There is no need for me.
He's jealous.
Excuse me?
Dean's jealous. For a long time, Dean was Flogirl's right-hand man, but then she brings you in. Have you ever thought that maybe he feels obsolete? That maybe he's scared of being replaced? It's a classic sibling rivalry.
You seem to be taking his side.
I'm not taking sides, Sam, I'm just trying to put things in perspective. Yes, he's been a dick to you, but maybe because he feels threatened by your presence.
Well, he won't have to feel threatened anymore.
No, he'll probably feel guilt, remorse, a sense of loss. Jumping won't make his life easier, or Flogirl's. It'll make their lives worse.
But you left your family.
Yes, I did.
Doesn't that make their lives worse?
Me staying would have made everyone's lives worse.
Why?
Because they're not my family.
I don't understand.
I'm adopted.
I see. That must have been quite the shock for you.
No, I've known since I was a kid, but it was never mentioned after. For 20-something years I was theirs. Son, brother, and they were mine. Parents, sister, no questions asked.
Something must have changed.
My sister was shot, almost fatally.
My God.
We argued over her treatment, and he said that I had no say in the matter because I was adopted.
What a dick.
That must have been very upsetting.
It was, but I carried on. I might not mean anything to them, but I still have a responsibility to the people of this world. I won't turn my back on my mission just because of family drama, and neither should you.
Can I come and live with you?
Sam, I move around a lot. Besides, you have your own family.
You don't care about me?
I doubt that's true.
Why?
If they didn't care, they wouldn't have come for you.
They're here?
Yes. Now come on down. Go home.
Okay.
Sam!
Oh, it would appear that I'm waterproof, and rather buoyant.
Come on, let's get you out of here. What the hell was that?
Analysing Sam's readings now. Aha! It would appear that his directional relays failed to correlate with his neural circuitry.
Human speak, Dean.
He forgot to turn around.
Really?
I will run a thorough examination of him in order to ensure that this doesn't happen again.
So you're not a complete twat, then?
Not always. And you're not a complete bitch. It seems you really care about them.
I do. Thank you for helping Sam.
It was no trouble.
It seems like everyone's going through the grinder lately.
You heard.
Yes. For the record, I think your dad's a dick for saying that.
You're not the only one. Did he have you looking for me?
Yeah, I'll admit I didn't put as much into it as the others, though.
Given our past encounters, I'd say that's understandable.
Well, I say I didn't put much into it. I went to Cougar Man for help.
Uh-oh.
It's okay, I'm 25.
Ah.
So what now?
What do you mean?
I found you helping my friend. I think that means we can start over.
I think it does.
Don't worry, I won't tell your dad.
Tell him.
Sorry?
I'm getting sick of him sending people after me. It wastes his time, it wastes your time, it wastes my time. Tell him you found me, but I'm not going back.
What if he doesn't listen?
If there's one thing I know about you, it's that you'll get the point across. I have to go. Look after them.
Where will you go?
Somewhere. I have to help a friend.
Stunshock, the guy who shot your sister?
The guy who tried to shoot me.
That doesn't make it any better.
He's misguided. He lost his wife and daughter. They were murdered. He didn't exactly take it very well.
I'll say. Is there anything I can do?
No, but I appreciate the offer.
But how will you investigate this? I'd think that you'd lost your network access when you severed your ties with your dad.
I have some access still. Granted, it's limited and I have to stay on the move, but I get by.
Well, you know where I am if you need help.
I do. Thank you.
Found him.
Where?
Not saying.
What? I didn't put you on this so you could hold out on me. Tell me where he is.
Why? So you can bring up his adoption again and make him feel like he doesn't belong?
He told you?
More or less. I'm not telling you where he is because he doesn't want to be found. He wants to be left alone.
Fine. I'll put someone else on it.
I doubt that'll work. I've informed Cougar Man of Dezaras' reasons for leaving, and Dash Tracker is out of town. Dezaras has no one else. You pushed him away from everybody who cares about him, meaning you have no one else to put on the case.
I'll find someone.
Don't you get it? He doesn't want to be found. He wants to be left alone. I'm sure he'll come home in time, but it'll be on his terms, not yours. Just leave him alone. Flogirl out. Dezaras helped put my family back together, yet I couldn't do the same for him. Stubborn, the pair of them, but Dezaras had a right to be pissed. There was nothing I could do to reunite his family, but that didn't mean I couldn't do anything. Perhaps it was time I gave people another shot. Maybe build some bridges in the process.
Titanic Triton is here and ready to fight the bad guys!
Hi, can we talk?